Thank you, Vicky and Octavio. Not only did the 13-year-old bring a .22 caliber gun on the second day of school, but he was also caught in the possession of drugs. The student of Javier Sáenz Middle School walked through the Hidalgo County Juvenile Court, where Judge Jesse Contreras ordered his detention. Authorities say that around lunchtime on Tuesday, the teenager was suspended and sent to his parents after being caught with cocaine. But then, 4 hours later, another student was found with a gun and confessed to have gotten it from the 13-year-old. That's when authorities took him into custody. For La Joya School District Police Chief, this is a case that reveals a crude reality.
All information indicates that later in the afternoon he was going to try to get the gun back and try to go sell it to somebody so he could make some money.
Judge Contreras attributes the events in part to the lack of attention some kids receive at home.
They need to take the proper steps, the parents, to be responsible, to understand where the kids are at and what they're doing. Because it doesn't make any sense for this child to be in possession of such a gun, loaded gun to begin with.
For Leticia Sepulveda, who happens to work right across from the school, security must be improved because she fears for her granddaughter's safety. She says this falls on the parents too, who need to be more careful and check their children's backpack and their belongings before going to school and after school. Chief Gonzalez wants to make an example of this case and issue a strong warning.
You bring this to school, you're going to go to jail. Okay? Bottom line, there's nothing that we can negotiate about that. You bring drugs to school, you're going to be facing charges. Those are the two most serious things that we don't want in our schools, because that creates a lot of other problems for all of us.
This was the first hearing for the teenager who will now have to go through counseling during the next 12 months. And as far as the student who was in possession of the gun, the chief says he might also face charges once they finish reviewing the case. For Fox 2 News, I'm Oscar Margain reporting.